Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. Last time, Zakora informed us that Twilight is our only hope! Because of course she's our only hope! Oh my gosh! So, hey! Flash, 100-yard dash. Don't speak slowly, please. Oh yeah? I can see that. Well, technically, that was like 1,000 years ago, so... But they're slightly changing that for this mod. What did you do? Like, hit me? No, not really, but anyway. Now that, well, we talked to Zakora, we can go up here. Nothing in the bucket there. Hey, guy! You'll have to offer me an item first. I demand it. But anyway, coffee. Need that. Maybe. Cloud Dagger. Talk about that in a moment. Zephyr Cape. And that also. Cloud Dagger is a weapon for, well, actually, almost universal. Actually, it's almost universal there. Wind Elemental. I don't really tend to use this ever. I mean, there is a few instances where I could use that, but, well, I just don't really end up using it. And then we have the Zephyr Cape, which is a little different in this game because it protects from blind and sleep, interestingly enough. Universal equipment. Evasion plus 10, nice. But, get over there. Find the secret passage, there we go. That's weird, I can't open that from the bottom. Huh. Okay. Got another white cape. Would be your first one if you were playing the original game, but not here. I don't... Oh, there is a cider cup there. And an antidote. Oh, right. Anyhow. How many cider cups do I have so far? Not that I... Oh, 2? It's not really that big a deal. Anyhow, we need to talk to... Oh, there you are, Luna. For some reason I thought you were down in the inn. True. Well, you could just try bonking me on the head. Work for Flintstone. Anyway, don't walk there, dude. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's a new explanation. Now, if we examine the table here... Huh. Scrap of paper. Let's just leave it there. If we toss it in the trash, then nothing happens. But if we leave it there, then something funny happens. Sort of. It's sort of funny, that is. Celestia, stop trying to run away from me. True, you tend to, stay home a lot. That's it? That's all you're gonna say? Anyway, now that we talked to all of our friends, or at least who Twilight thinks are her friends, because amnesia, we can talk to this guy to find Zakora. Now, one thing you can do here, I'd like to just save state real quick. Yes! Yes, we shall! And if you say yes... Well, Twilight obviously has her reservations all the same. But Zakora will try to ease our, well, doubts with this relic that is not very useful until literally the dead end of the game. At least in this mod, anyway. It was a lot more useful in Pony Fantasy, but not till way later in this one. So, yeah, we get the sturdy shoe. It allows us to grip a weapon in 2 hooves, which... Well, it doesn't quite double its power. It doesn't quite work that way, but it's much stronger. But, let's not do that. We'll get to see the scene all the same. No. We can say no up to 3 times, and then a particular scene that we would get to see eventually, after saying yes, would occur. But more on that in a moment. Now that we've said no at least once, Because also, if you say no 3 times, she'll give you a different relic. But if you feel really bad and you want to say yes, you can. If you want to get that relic anyway, you can come up here and talk to this guy after we said no at least once. Hey, talk to me. Ah. And for this, we'll get the light shoe, which is really nice. Former dingy glove. Yeah, this is the other one was the former gauntlet. But yeah, he equips 2 weapons, which is much better than equipping, or than, well, double gripping 1. Anyone can equip it. Also raises defense by 5 if you care, but obviously that means we can't use a shield. I'll be using that actually quite a bit throughout the game. Well, we could still go back and say no 3 times or 2 more times if we really wanted to, but let's go ahead and say yes this time. Because we'll get to see both of the different scenes anyway by saying yes, so. Alright! Aha, but she won't give us any additional relics, unfortunately. Assemble the clan. Alrighty. What the? Who left this piece of paper here? In Equestria, recycling we must adhere. Ha! I'm sorry, it bugs me in a couple of instances in the early game when she doesn't rhyme. But yeah, if you leave the piece of paper there and you get that kind of interesting little scene, it's some joke that no one ever got in the original game. Or maybe it's just, I don't know, something from, it's just a Japan-specific joke that we in the US didn't get. I don't know. Yeah, they do move kind of slowly. Because Celestia's been secretly slowing them down. Ah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that seems to be the general consensus here. That's a bit of a forced rhyme, but okay. The Crystal War, 1,000 years ago. Anything but that! Ah. Well, that is how the legend goes, so yes. Shouldn't you know that? You were around 1,000 years ago. Yep. I see. These espers are very important. So that one in Naish is, well, actually kind of sitting out in the open when you think about it. Elope. Really? Even, and, let it go? Slightly another forced rhyme, but they're near rhymes anyway. Why not? I'll do it! Huzzah! Now, if only she could remember her own courage. Now, if we had immediately, well, not immediately, if we had said no 3 times, then we would have skipped straight to this scene right here. So, I don't know, saves you a little time, I suppose. But otherwise, everything would play out exactly the same. Regardless if you saw that scene back there or not. What? Wait, what about Ponyville? What? I guess so. Flash? For some reason, I'm leaving this up to you. I don't know how you're supposed to do it, but you're going to do it. He's just gonna confuse them with his noise blaster, I guess. Oh. What's that supposed to mean? Actually, I don't really know, because he never brings anything like that up again, so... And I don't know why he's going out that way, since there isn't technically an exit that way. I mean, there is, but it's the exit we're going to be taking, so it's not going to get him where he needs to go any faster. Shouldn't Sakura know that? The base is... She's been living here at the base, practically. Wasn't she gonna come to Naish anyway? I mean, she already agreed to have... Well, I guess because, in case you said no 3 times. Okay, well... they had to cover their bases there. So anyway, once Flash left, he was unequipped of everything he had, so we have that now. Nice. As we have a new party of 4 here. I'm going to re-equip them all real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Rearranged my equipment like this. I have Celestia equipped with the curved knife, even though the Alicorn blade is, like, I don't know, like 4 points stronger. But I want her with as much evasion as I can, since she's dual equipping weapons and she's in the front. So this will reduce her damage a bit and allow her to do tons of damage herself. And Luna is equipped with the Bracer Ring to enhance the power of her Alicorn abilities. Sakura, we can't actually do anything with because she's just a guest character. Not that she has anything too interesting all the same, although she does have a lot of MP. I'm not sure why she even has MP, now that I think about it. She also has an interesting ability, but before we go, not that this is at all important. Yeah, this is where we, yeah, if you need to save, it's right there. We could have gone down there, but we couldn't do anything. Oh, what do you have to say? She's still with us. Anyhow, hey, talk to me. Okay. Yeah, we can still sleep if we need to, but... Here's the guard that was injured. And for some reason, if we walk under the treasure chest over here, or close to it... What?! The Empire?! Oh, sleep talking, eh? And yeah, there's a scene that practically everybody misses. So, okay. Actually, can we even go out the door? Now that I think, I've never actually tried. We can go out this way, but the Empire's coming this way. Could we walk all the way back to Naish? There must be something stopping us. That'd be... I've never tried. Well, I don't know. I probably won't do anything with that, but... Anyway, we're supposed to go this way. That's interesting. On the Horn River. Hey. Okay. Yeah, let's get aboard. Once we do, we can't, well, get off. Except at designated stops. And if Sakura falls, we are screwed. It's automatic game over. Now, there are random encounters along the way. Like this one. These guys, though, not terribly hard, especially these guys. Basically, Sakura has this ability called Alchemy, does healing on everyone. You hit stuff, you also hit stuff, and you actually don't need to do anything in this fight. Hopefully she hits the same thing. I should have had her go first, because it's totally random what she hits. Oh well. Anyway. Aha! And yeah, Twilight doesn't need to do anything. To the moon with you! Bam! That actually can kill the guy outright, either one of those two. So that's cool. It doesn't really matter which way you go. I think one way is actually shorter than the rest. I'm going to go left because it's slightly longer. Try to get a little experience points because for whatever reason, the enemies around here have really, really high experience points. And we cannot use Moon Launch on these guys because they're... Oh, I should have waited to see what he did. Yeah, we can't use Moon Launch on these guys because they're in the air. So... Oh, good! You're hitting the right one. And do I need some Twi help? No. Oh, yeah, alchemy. And that's basically all the new enemies around here, and all you really... Don't pause on me. And all you really need to do for this place, so... Haha! Yeah, Twi can just sit back and, do whatever. Stare evilly at pterodons and other enemies. Yeah, lots of experience points, lots of bits. And... yeah, this is slightly longer than the other way, so I can get a little bit of extra experience points, so... Boom! Ha-ha! That does ignore defense, doesn't it? I'm almost certain of it now. Okay, so Moon Launch is quite a bit more than 50% extra damage than Pummel. But still, it's weaker if you can't... if there's more than one enemy around. Here we can save if we need to, or abuse a tent, but I don't need to. Because this place is pretty easy. Ah. Notice how we got into a random battle here? I just want to point that out real quick. Now, normally... in the original game, if you select up, this is the wrong way, and we'll go into a big old circle here. In the original game, this was a rather infamous level up spot, but in this mod, you do not get into random encounters anymore, even in that spot back down there where we did earlier. So, yeah, it turns off all the random encounters in this spot, so... yeah, no more level grinding to level 70 anymore, whatever other crazy level you wanted to get to, so, uh-oh. Oh, but we can still get a random encounter right there, so, yeah. Sakura, Celestia, Twilight, everyone except for Luna gained a level up there. Sheesh, alright. Well, anyway, now that we're in, this area, I want to rearrange my equipment a little bit again. And I'll be right back. Might as well use a tent, I suppose. I mean, I do have a little bit of extra MP and also some health to recover. I've got Celestia in the back now, and I forgot to give anyone my steel splint there. I'm actually giving it to Twi. For good reason, that and the curved knife, for very good reason in what's going to be coming up here. Otherwise, everything's basically the same. Celestia still has the light shoe, because... well, it gives her 5 extra defense, so why not? Might as well. Well, that was kind of annoying. Oh well. Anyway, lost a little bit of HP there, but we're good. Let's look at the... yeah, we can. Luna gained a level. Just in time! What the... the Mane-iac? What are you doing here? Anyway, well, actually, wait on the alchemy there for a moment there, would you? Now, she is immune to Moon Launch, so don't bother with that. Otherwise, she is weak to fire, and she is weak to bolts. Oh, and she's also affected by slow, so I should do that real quick. I probably should have had... ow. Hang on, yeah, Matterhorn, this is for you. That's what I was waiting for. That's why I wanted her to have the extra defense and, well, the evasion, but not that helped. Yeah, slow down there, Mane-iac. Yeah, otherwise, this fight's not too bad at all. Just kind of keep up the, well, all this. No sense in rasping the Mane-iac there, so... ow. She can do a oh, there we go. I think this is the multi-target attack, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, nope. Ow! Yeah, as long as our HP's, well, above, like, 120 there, we shouldn't be able to get killed by anything she does. So, otherwise, yeah, this fight's not too bad there. She can hit multiple characters. I know she can. She's just not going to, apparently. Jeez. Boom. Yeah, with Sakura around, this fight's dirt easy, so... Don't ask me why she's attacking us on the river. She just is. Are you gonna hit everybody yet? No? Fine. Don't do anything interesting. Just be boring. Bam. Bye-bye. Out of here. Oh, yeah. Well, that's alchemy. I think so. Could be. Huh? Ah, gross! Thanks for not rhyming, Sakura. You're killing my OCD, in a certain sense. Not that I really have OCD, but... It's like kinda, sorta, but not really. I shall avenge you, Twilight! Nay! In the literal sense. Or something. She gonna be alright? So ends our enemy. Haha! Yeah, she's nothing. Or not. Never mind. Luna was just handed her behind. Drat. Man, I feel like I'm watching Akira or something. Luna! 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 Anyway, have fun, Luna. Make sure to meet us in Naish. Which is where things get interesting, I suppose. As we now get the ability to choose whose story we get to follow next. As, well, we get to choose a Spike instead of, well, what would be Pinky here normally in the regular game, I suppose, or Mog. But, save if you feel like you need it. Spike here will not have anything equipped regardless, and also be actually pretty high leveled there. Like, 3 levels higher than whatever the current level average is, and we'll choose a scenario next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6, or is it Dragon Fantasy 6 now? Huh. Arrivederci!